Have you ever watched Peaky Blinders and been amazed by the way Thomas Shelby handles himself in a fight? His calm and calculated demeanor, his quick thinking, and his precise movements all make him a force to be reckoned with. But what can we learn from this fictional character? In this video, we'll break down the key elements of Thomas Shelby's fighting style and show you how to apply them to real-life situations. The scene we're going to analyze is the bar fight from Season 6, Episode 1. We'll break down the psychology behind the actions of Thomas Shelby and see what we can learn from this scene.
Je suis ici pour une affaire privée.
Où t'as appris à parler français? Island is crawling with your fucking commissary, man. Closing our warehouses down. Throwing men out of work.
Jean-Claude, laisse cet homme tranquille.
In an aggressive or threatening situation, Thomas Shelby is very cool and assertive, rather than reacting fear or aggression in response to the aggressor's behavior. And this is called non-complementary behavior. It is a term used to describe a behavior that does not match or respond in a complementary way to the behavior of another. Non-complementary behavior can be helpful in winning fights because it disrupts the typical pattern of aggression and submission. When someone behaves in a non-complementary way, it means that they do not respond to aggression with more aggression or to submission with more submission. This can confuse the aggressor and put them off balance, making it harder for them to continue their aggressive behavior.
10 years our boat ran whiskey down the president roads to Boston. Now we have fucking nothing. And you sit in front of us and order fucking water. Is that meant to be a joke?
No. I ordered water because I no longer drink alcohol of any kind.
Even in the face of the man's aggressive behavior, Thomas speaks in quiet and measured tone, which ultimately helps him regain control of situation. The concept behind this approach is called emotional regulation. It refers to the ability to manage and control emotions, thoughts, and behavior in response to given situation and stimulus. It also involves being able to regulate one's emotional arousal and use appropriate coping strategies to manage stress, anxiety, and other challenging emotions.
Jean-Claude, s'il te plaît, laisse-le tranquille.
You, my friend, are going to drink a toast. You will raise your glass to the poor people of Mykonos, whose lives you bastards have destroyed. Drink it.
Hey.
Drink. You're not leaving this bar until you have raised a toast to the people of Mykonos.
Okay. Okay. I understand that today of all days, you would be angry. But if you had read my card instead of burning it, you would realize that this is a misunderstanding. Now, I've been very patient given the circumstances, but you need to sit down and let me read my newspaper.
In a clear, direct, and respectful manner, Thomas declines the drink offered by him. This technique is called assertiveness. Assertiveness is a communication style which can be effective strategy in situation where there is conflict or tension, because it allows individuals to communicate their boundaries and expectations in non-threatening way. It involves standing up for oneself without being aggressive, and it requires strong emotional intelligence and self-regulation to maintain a calm and composed demeanor. By telling the aggressor to calm down in a courageous and assertive way, he is communicating their boundaries and expectation while also showing confidence and control in situation. This can sometimes de-escalate the situations and lead to more peaceful resolution.
Il est bon, lui, hein?
In this scene, we can see Thomas have been paying close attention to the aggressor's body language and movements, allowing him to anticipate the aggressor's actions and react quickly. The concept behind Thomas' quick planning is related to the cognitive flexibility. It involves the ability to generate multiple ideas, identify and consider multiple perspectives, and shift attention and responses when situations change. Cognitive flexibility is the ability to produce various ideas, recognize and examine multiple viewpoints, and modify one's focus and behavior in response to changing circumstances. Thomas demonstrates cognitive flexibility by quickly assessing the situation, analyzing the power dynamics at play, and planning his response accordingly. He adapts to the drunken man's aggressive behavior by remaining calm and patient, while also planning his counter-move. Overall, cognitive flexibility is an important aspect of problem-solving and decision-making, as it allows individuals to adapt to changing circumstances and come up with effective solutions in a timely manner.
Before this goes any further, please let me explain. I will not drink your toast, because 4 years ago I forswore alcohol.
Putain.
When breaking the bottle, we can see how his cognitive process of attention and motor skills work. These skills allow him to quickly and effectively take out his knife from his pocket and use it without much conscious thoughts. Learning specific combat skills, such as knife fighting, nunchucks, or other weapons can help individuals feel more confident and prepared to defend themselves in dangerous situations. Through training and practice, individuals can improve their motor skills and develop the muscle memory needed to perform these actions under stress. Moreover, mastering motor skills in self-defense can also enhance an individual's self-efficacy and self-confidence. When a person feels competent in their ability to protect themselves, they may be less likely to experience fear or panic in a threatening situation, which can impair their ability to respond effectively.
No. Don't. Since I forswore alcohol, I've become a calmer and more peaceful person.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? J'ai entendu des...
Get in.
The decision to use a gun in the bar scene could be seen as a last resort in a situation where he felt his life was in danger. However, it is important to note that the use of guns and violence should always be a last resort and is not an appropriate or safe way to handle most situations. Finally, when Thomas pulls out his gun and shoots the pigeon, this further reinforces his power and control over the situation. The sudden display of violence and the loud noise of the gunshot startle and intimidate them, who are now aware that they are dealing with a dangerous and unpredictable individual. In conclusion, the scene from Peaky Blinders that we analyzed today taught us a lot about how to handle threatening situations. We learned about the power of non-complementary behavior, how it can help us maintain our confidence and keep the aggressor off balance. We also talked about the importance of being assertive without being aggressive, and how motor skills and emotional regulation can help us in self-defense situations. It's clear that Thomas Shelby's past experiences have played a major role in his ability to handle himself in tough situations, and we can all learn from his example. By staying calm, assertive, and in control of our emotions, we can better defend ourselves and protect those around us. So if you're looking to improve your ability to handle threatening situations, consider practicing your motor skills, emotional regulation, and assertiveness, and always remember the power of non-complementary behavior. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing our channel for more interesting contents.